Welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is Kodeations. In today's video, we're going to be diving back into some Cookie Run Kingdom because if you guys don't already know, man, the update is officially dropped in the game with the 2 brand new epic cookies and a brand new game mode. So without further ado, let's dive right in. Diving right in here, ladies and gentlemen, so taking a look at the official patch notes, man, before we dive into showing you some of this content in-game. Dude, it's awesome, man. Super exciting, all right? So the first one up, obviously, we've got the Super Mayhem Dragon's Valley. We're not going to cover all of this. Again, I want to show you exactly what it is in a second. But again, nothing's changed here from the pre-patch notes or the sneak peek notes. Basically, it's pretty much the exact same thing. It's going to be talking about the new game mode, which again is going to be called the Super Mayhem Dragon's Valley. So again, very, very cool system. It's kind of like a separate game mode alongside of the arena because they both still award you medals. They both have medals on top of crystals as a season reward at the very end. And then not only that, they say they share the exact same medal shop that you can buy the same soulstones from. So again, kind of just like a side content to Arena. But the next thing up that I want to talk about here, and that's going to dive a little bit into both of the epic cookies. So we've got the Mala Sauce cookie, which we'll show you that one in a second. And then we also have the Twizzly Gummy cookie. Now, it's absolutely unfortunate, man. I did not get lucky and pull a copy of Twizzly Gummy cookie. However, we can still review the cookie's skill in game. We can still show you how awesome she looks, dude, because I think she's probably going to be my favorite on top of Red Velvet at this point, just from how awesome she looks and how her skill really plays out. But again, I didn't get lucky to get a copy of her. Unfortunately, I did get 4 copies, though, of Mala Sauce, and I think she's absolutely cool. Video coming soon on her. And then next up here, they've got, and that's going to be talking about the overall shop. So it says here that the feature cookie gotcha is going to be the Mala Sauce cookie, not going to be the brand new Twizzly. Twizzly is actually going to be the event cookie. Mala Sauce is going to be the one that is in the overall featured banner, which is very interesting because everybody thought that Twizzly is going to be OP, and in the past, every event cookie was terrible. So I'm not sure. I'm going to really get in there and check her out once we do get a copy of her to really test her. Or hey, if you got a copy of her and you don't mind me jumping on your account, I would love to do a review on her, just hanging out on somebody's account, and we can even record it, and I can make a YouTube video on it if you want me to. But nevertheless, we've also got some additional packages here. Again, nothing too crazy. You could get in here and spend some money. If spending money is not your thing, well then just skip over that section. The next up we've got, and they've added 3 cookies, dude, to the mileage shop. So now we can buy Sorbet Shark from the shop, we can buy Parfait, and we can buy Squid Ink Soulstones from the shop as well. Very, very nice for anybody that's still trying to fill out their overall roster. Definitely a really, really good addition here. Next up they've got, and that's going to be officially adding the English voiceovers, dude. Yes! Let's go, dude. I am so pumped that they finally added the English voiceovers, man. That is awesome. And then on top of that, they've also got the additional decorations here. Again, we'll show you some of those in a second. And then we've got some building and production times, some modifications and some changes. They basically said newly upgraded materials and goods will now appear in the Jelly Train only after you have produced them 10 times, okay, which is very cool. That kind of gives you guys an idea of how long you have or how many times you can craft an item before it starts asking you for that item in the train. Very, very nice. And then it also says here that the cookie houses, jelly bean greenhouses, and lumber mills, sugar works can now be put in the storage, which again, okay, I didn't even realize you couldn't do that beforehand. And then it says you can now check the level up requirements of the landmarks in detail in a separate pop-up window. Now, again, here we go. Now we've got official buffs. We got a buff to Werewolf Cookie. Now, I don't know how good of a buff this is yet because, again, the update literally just dropped in game. We haven't had a chance to do a lot of testing, but Werewolf Cookie, his attack range is going to be increased. So it says his regular attack range was 3 times 2, and then now it's going to be 4 times 2. I'm not exactly sure what that really means or what the ratios mean. And then also his attack range or skill attack range has also increased from 4 times 4 or 4x4 to 5x4. Again, I'm not really exactly sure how that pans out. And then they basically just have some minor things. It basically talks about, you know, being able to use a nickname that somebody else already has on an account that's been older than 30 days that, you know, has been sitting stagnant, not being played. You can use that again. And then there's just some additional fixes and bugs and stuff here. But again, nothing really too game breaking or worth mentioning it in my opinion. But dude, I am so pumped to show you guys this awesome content, all right? So let's go ahead and jump in here. First thing, let's take a look at the gacha. As I mentioned, the mala sauce is going to be who is here in the featured gacha, and they did not put a second featured gacha here. Instead, they went ahead and put Twizzly Gummy in the event. So we're going to check out that in a second, but this is going to be the mala cookie. We've also got in here, they've got the updated soulstones. So now we do have Parfait, Sorbet, and Squid Ink. So all three of those, you can now officially buy those out of the mileage shop. So again, like I said, if you are a new player to the game, definitely get in here and pick that up. I guess we can also show this too. The probabilities has Mala Sauce Cookie as the rate up. And then obviously we've got the Twizzly Twizzly Gummy Cookie is also available in here, just at a lower rate. I mean, not a lower rate, just like the same rate as every other epic. I guess you could get Twizzly here. But that's going to be literally the only cookie that I don't have, man. It's such a sad day. Alrighty, so with that being said, let's go ahead and jump in here and show you the two cookies in action. So we've got Mala Sauce Cookie here, right here she is. I currently am utilizing a full searing raspberry set on her. I just stole some toppings from another cookie here. We did get a chance to level her up to, what is it, 55, which is pretty nice. And then not only that, taking a look at her overall skill here, it's very nice. Exactly what we expected it to be from the overall pre-patch notes of the sneak peek. The only thing we got additionally is going to be here in the gray. So essentially, she does AoE damage, she applies burn debuff, so burning over time to the enemies, and not only that, she boosts the attack or crit percent for 2 of your allies with the highest crit percent already. So, and that's going to be by 25% for 8 seconds. So not bad, not bad. I think she's going to be very good. I just don't know exactly how good yet, so stay tuned for that. And then the next up cookie we've got that, unfortunately, we did not get lucky in pulling, but that's going to be the Twizzly Gummy Cookie, and that's going to be focusing in on the Twizzly Beam. Again, nothing's changed here. She basically is going to be doing, or she's going to be charging up her cannon. As she's charging, she's resistant to stuns. And then not only that, she's going to be buffing her own crit damage. And last but not least, she's going to zap the enemy's HP shields. Again, definitely seems super meta shifting, but again, we're not going to know until we really dive a little bit deeper in here and find out. All right, next thing up we've got, and that's going to be the brand new game mode called the Super Mayhem. Dragon's Valley, as you can see right here, they placed it right next to the Sonic Hill, and then they bumped the Tropical Soda Islands to the very back. Again, very cool. I love this menu. Let's dive in here and show you a little bit about what it is. So as you can see here, these are going to be the 3 opponents that I can choose from. You do get the free refresh just like in the regular arena. As I mentioned before, this kind of goes hand in hand with the arena because the medal shop here is exactly the same, which again, is kind of nice because it gives you the ability to grind out medals in 2 different types of arena content. You can do the regular standard arena, or you can also get in here and do the Super Mayhem to then just get additional medals. Very nice. I love this. And then not only that, on the left-hand side, you can see you accumulate trophies. Your trophies do increase your rank. And then we are currently sitting at Bronze 2. The season rewards are going to be very similar to the overall regular arena. Again, very nice. Just so another way that we get additional crystals and medals. And then last but not least, we get a special reward based on how far we get in here as well. And that's going to be what all this is. We get some cool decorations. We're going to get some experience jellies. We're going to get this awesome master statue, which you know your boy is looking to get, dude. That is very cool. So I'm super excited to see exactly how this this overall plays out. But like I said, Super Mayhem is really fun. You basically set up 3 teams, as you can see here, and then they have 3 teams, and then your team 1 and their team 1 battle, and then if you win, then your team 1 battles their team 2. If your team dies, then it would be your team 2 battling their team 3. Does that make sense? It's kind of hard to explain, but that's essentially what goes on. But again, very cool system. And then next up, the last thing that we've got here for you guys for the update that I want to show, and that's going to be the overall events. So we've got some really cool stuff. We've got tough cookies, which is very nice. It's going to take quite some time to do, but you basically do whatever this prerequisite is. You're going to get the reward here, and then you just move down the list. And I believe I counted this earlier. It was like, I don't even know, what, 9,000 or 12,000 crystals or something like that you can get from completing this entire thing, which is huge because at certain milestones, you can see you get a bunch of crystals, 3,000, 5,000, just a very easy free-to-play event just to get some additional resources, man. Dev Sisters, thank you guys very much. Next up we've got, that's going to be Twizzly Gummy's cookie. Now, this is exactly how you get an unlocked Twizzly Gummy. This is going to be, or at least the fastest way. I mean, I guess you can get it through the regular gacha system, but outside of the regular gacha system, this is going to be the best way to get it. But again, this is going to be focusing in on these different vending machines, which offer different rewards over here. It's very similar to like Fig and Squid Ink's, you know, overall event. Nothing's really different because you're still collecting a specific material, and then you have to spin, you know, basically until you get whatever it lands on, right? So it's very similar to like the bingo events that we've had earlier in earlier seasons, but it's going to be a little bit different because the board actually resets. So like if we wanted to stay on this level 1, for instance, here, then we can reset the board and obviously collect all the same resources again, or rewards again. However, they've got actually different versions, which changes up the rewards. And I believe it's at number 3, version 3. Yeah, you can see it right here. Instead of it being soulstones for the brand new Twizzly, you can actually get a full copy of her on that card. So that's probably going to be the best one to grind out early game until you at least get a copy of her. And then I don't know how many versions this goes up to because it won't let you go any further after you see this one, but I did see somebody else on YouTube go all the way to like version 10. So I don't know exactly what they all offer. I don't know if it gets easier and easier to pull her the higher the version you go. I don't know, but it's very, very cool. And then not only that, these are going to be called electroids, and how you get those is via the missions, like pretty much like the Nether Gotcha stuff. Pretty self-explanatory here. Same thing with like the Squid Ink, you know, event, same thing. You're going to get in here, do your daily missions and stuff every day, complete these out, get as many as electroids as you can, so then you can obviously pull on these vending machines. Next up, we've got, that's going to be the Super Mayhem Challenge. So obviously, the higher you climb, we just talked about this. This is how you're going to get additional resources. And then we've also got another one here for obviously the more battles that you do in the overall Super Mayhem. You're going to unlock more story to find out exactly how everything is related in Cookie Run Kingdom. And I think that's pretty much it. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's what you need to know about the brand new update that officially dropped here in Cookie Run Kingdom, dude. Like I said, man, it's a massive update. 2 brand new cookies, a game mode, some additional buffs. We've got a ton of really good stuff. So jump in here and check it out if you haven't done so already. As always, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any additional questions, I invite you guys to drop them down below in the comment section. And as always, thank you all for tuning in to the live stream, and I will see you guys on the next one.